All right, so two things that we are worrying about here. Two things. First, there's an achievement at this boss. It's to blow him up without killing any demons. Blow him up without killing any demons. He doesn't call forth demons till he flies up in the air. We let him get to that point. It can be fun. He's going to put a lot of green stuff on the ground. There'll be demons running around. Blah, blah, blah. So we'd like to kill him. We'd like to kill him just right before he flies up into the air. Say that because of the other thing we have to worry about here. The boss here has to give us a buff that we need to have on us when we kill the next boss. So achievement here is pretty easy. As long as we kill him without killing any demons, we get that achievement. The harder part is getting the buff and keeping the buff to kill the next boss. So the way the buff works, if you listen to DBM, when he puts Curtain of Flame on you, you want to run away from others so that it can expire. Because if you're stacked on top of other people, it refreshes on both you and them. So what we want to do to keep the buff is to all stack up and keep having the buff refresh on all of them. Buff hurts, so damage is going to do a lot of healing while we do this. So what we want to do is all stack up in one place, ranged and melee, and damage the boss. Time our killing him for just when he's about to fly up in the air. I forget what the ability's called. And hopefully one of us will have the buff. You should also know that as soon as we kill this boss, not as soon, but after we kill this boss, there will be a cutscene. So you don't need to hit escape until the cutscene comes on, but once it does, hit escape so you can get out of that. We need to stay stacked up. It's doing damage to us. People need to heal. People need to use defensives. People might want to refresh lock rocks, blah, blah, blah. I'll let it kill you. Try to time this death. I don't think we need hero. Try to time killing this guy with when he's about to fly up so that we get the buff. And we'll talk about what to do with the buff if we kill him and have the buff. We're stacking on orange, and I don't have a timer. Curtain of Flame in 4, so the Curtain of Flame is the buff we're looking for. I got Curtain of Flame, he died, we all got Curtain of Flame. So cut out of the cutscene once it cuts to it. Stay stacked up, stay stacked up, stay stacked up. So now what we want to do now is move as a group through the teleporters and the killing of the 3 pieces of trash. So before we click on teleporters, we just want to make sure we refresh our buff for the teleporter. Wait for the buff to refresh and then click on. It'll actually refresh in the air, and then when we land, just stay there until we get a refresh of the buff. Stacked up, stay stacked up. Alright, so this guy, I think we can kill. So just, y'all are all ranged, y'all can stay stacked up, I guess. As long as 2 people are stacked up, it will refresh. Good job, wait for a refresh and then click. And here we want to kill the big demon guy, or at least interrupt him. This is always fun, keeping this buff alive. Not as easy as it looks. I've clicked my thing. I'll wait for a refresh. Click your button. I think we can ignore the ad and kill the boss. Of course, he needs interrupting. Fire, that is. All right, wait for a refresh and click. All right, so congratulations, you made it to the boss with the buff. So again, we want to stack up, kill the boss as quickly as possible. Low hero at the start. There will be an ad come out, likely, that starts chasing people around. He's not tankable. Move as a group. Up with the Nealls. On Twitch, on Twitter, and face this guy. So, trick here is if the guy's chasing you, you want to kite him out of the group, and then you want to be stacked up with the group when the boss is about to die. He dies at what, or something like that. So if you lose your buff, make sure you come back to the group and stack up 5%. We're stacking up on orange and blowing the boss up. Any questions? The achievement is to have this buff when the boss dies. In 3, 2, 1. Hero if I got it. And he's about dead, so stack up. Yep, he's flying up, stack up. Up, stack up, stack up. Job, guys. Now spread out so the buff falls away.